Welcome to episode 40 of the Bits for You podcast. On this episode, we celebrate your birthday joined by Thor Ragnarok and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Someone has completed Super Mario Odyssey but wants some Sonic Forces and it'll do too. I take a nap with Rhonda Rousey and Brock Lesnar while Javier talks WWE Survivor Series. A couple of celebrities join us to discuss the Nintendo 64 Classic Mini rumors with a bit of the Walking Dead update. And I have a bone to pick with Super. And we wrap it up with Universal's Dark Universe being in Jeopardy. And finally, North Korea had something of mine. I hope you enjoy this. And I'm just going to start it right now. So we are on the 106.9 FM. My name is Robert, and we have Javier. How are you?
This is not a radio show.
Oh, good. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Fuck, I hate radio. It's been years since I listened to goddamn radio. How was your weekend, sir? How's your week been as well?
Weekend was good. Saw Thor 2. And just relaxed. Play some Mario Odyssey, Shadow of War.
That's
It's
it?
me, I'm jumping between those two games.
That's all you did on the weekend?
I'm supposed to relax.
Yeah,
I didn't have anything big planned.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Thor 2.
Sounds good.
You?
I celebrated my birthday.
I forgot about that.
You forgot my birthday?
Yeah, because you're not important, so.
Fuck you. My dick is important. I bet you won't forget that.
It's pretty forgettable.
Fuck you. Oh shit. My weekend was good. Pretty much birthday weekend. Got some stuff done for the wedding in January. Got the wedding ring resolved, the tuxedo rental. They fucking wanted me to buy the tux. I'm like, fuck that. I'm getting married once. I don't need a fucking suit. I hate fucking suits. So
How much would it have cost to have bought it?
I didn't even ask. They tried to to push it, and I'm like, fuck that. I just completely ignored them. I'm like, nope. I took the topic back to I'm here to rent, and that's it. So let's start, and that's it. Started going through the selections. It wasn't as painful as I thought it was gonna be. I was in and out of the store within 45 minutes.
45.
Huh? What's that?
45 bit.
Man, your fucking Wi-Fi or whatever connection sucks ass.
I am not on Wi-Fi.
Your hardwire connection.
It should be outstanding.
Nope. It's a shitty quality, so I have to apologize now to our listeners for your shitty internet.
No, honestly, it's doing really well. So.
No, remember, you're in Texas, and Texas got fucked with that hurricane.
Not Dallas.
Well, it's all the same state, sir.
It's a huge state.
Besides that, went to dinner Saturday night for the birthday. Then went out to dinner again Sunday night, and I'm trying to remember what else I did. I can't.
Nothing
recall.
that excites me.
Oh, got high on Saturday night. Drank a little on Saturday night. So it was a fun birthday. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and we're going to get into, both of us saw Thor Ragnarok. Might as well just cut right to the chase. Tell me, Mr. Javier, what were your thoughts on the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe film?
Yeah, I think they learned from Thor 2. They put
Wait, what
A
did
little
they
bit more
learn from Thor 2?
Thor 2 was kind of boring and a villain that no one cared about.
Thor 2 was a piece of shit. It was one of the weakest Marvel Cinematic Universe films that they
Who was a
have,
villain in part
that
2?
they still have. I don't even fucking know. Some fucking elf or some shit.
What was the name of the elf?
Dark elf? I don't
What
know.
were they after?
some fucking red shit, red diamond or red jewel.
Okay. Yeah, so...
I saw that shit only once. I never saw... Oh, no. Wait, twice. And the second time was a lot worse than the first time.
I only saw it once, and that was enough. Yeah, so this one learned its lessons. It's actually kind of reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy.
In what way?
Colorful, lots of jokes involved. It's outer space. There's not many movies in outer space.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, he's not human, so what's about and all this talk about 9 realms and crap? Like, okay, let's see them. You know?
Yeah, and that's actually something that I liked about this movie because right from the beginning, I think it's probably within the first 5 or 7 minutes, he's like in prison, and you can see how miserable Thor is, and he's basically in a I don't give a fuck attitude, and from that moment, that shows me that the character completely changed from where he was in the first 2 movies. And little by little, you see that they're going in this direction. Like, oh, we don't give a fuck about what happened in the first 2 Thor movies. It's kind of like Marvel saying that we're going to do something a little different. And they did it, and it paid off because it was funny. I laughed a lot in the movie. Well, I laughed when it was funny, and the humor was great. And when it was serious, it was also great. I mean, everything flowed. The story was fucking great as well.
Yeah, I'd say they ignored the other ones. Thor has definitely matured in a way of, this is Asgardian who knew nothing of the outside world, and now I know a lot, and I could joke around, and he's more modern.
Yes. Correct.
And they do reference the other 2, of course.
No, they referenced that. I'm not. I didn't. I don't know. Maybe you misunderstood. What I'm saying is going back that that Marvel basically said, "Fuck whatever happened there." This is a new Thor, like you're saying. More modern. He's in a, like I said, in a not give a fuck attitude. He's just having a good time because he realizes that he's all powerful and shit, and he's in a shitty situation that he's trying to figure out how the fuck he's gonna get out of. I don't want to go into much spoiler territory, but I guess we could if we have to. Do we have to?
Let's do a little bit of spoiler. So
right
just
now,
skip like 5. Yeah, just for 5 minutes.
Okay, let's no, 5 minutes is way too fucking long. Let's go a couple minutes of spoiler territory here, so you guys can skip a couple minutes here. So go ahead.
One thing I'll throw out there, when Hela, is it Hela?
Hela.
I feel like it's wrong, but anyways,
Hela. I saw the movie Hela.
When she went to the treasure room,
Hela,
and she saw the gauntlet,
Hela,
and she's like, "This is fake."
Played by Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, who is?
She was in Lord of the Rings, motherfucker.
That's who?
Galadriel. Galadriel? Is that her name?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the fucking white witch, you cocksucker. Come on. You know this shit.
I don't remember her name. I know the character. But anyways, she goes in that room and she sees the gauntlet and she's like, "This is fake." That's something that a lot of fans were saying, the movie has to go back, like when they do the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos would have to go to that room and get the glove.
Right.
But anyways, they're saying it's fake, so that's something that's kind of interesting.
It is fake.
And then the after credits, back to Thanos again. That's the ship. They're fucked.
They are fucked.
Which is probably going to play into, the beginning of Infinity Gauntlet, where I'm sure you'll see
The
Thor
Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah.
I'm almost
The
certain that's
Infinity
what's
War,
going to
not
happen.
Gauntlet.
So, do you think that this is what I was thinking after that? Was that the first post-credit scene, or that was the first one, right? Because there was another one
The
afterwards.
second
one
one
was Jeff
like,
Goldblum.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go into Jeff Goldblum in a second. But going into that first post-credit scene, I think that should lead to Thanos going or chasing Thor towards Earth, and then Earth is in jeopardy. Or maybe they won't do that, and Thanos will just capture Thor and ask him to tell them where Earth is and go to Earth. I'm sure fucking Thanos knows where Earth is. What the fuck am I talking about? Forget that idea.
Well, Earth is not the only target. He has to get all the gems.
Right. Yeah.
They're not all on Earth, so.
Dude, do you recall if all the gems are already mentioned in the previous movies, or there's still some left over that they're gonna go after in Infinity War?
There's one, which I think we're all assuming. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Like a Tesseract.
Right.
Where's that? I think that left it in the planet. Or
wait a second. That's the one that's the blue one. Wasn't it the one in the first Thor?
In the first Avengers. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it was in in Captain America, the first one.
Right. Oh shit, I'm getting them confused then. Because Loki, in one scene when he's in the fucking chambers in Asgard, sees the stone, which I thought was the Tesseract, and the scene it cuts to another scene, and we never see that again. So does that mean that Loki might have taken it? And that's why he's such in a hurry to team up with Thor again towards the end and say, hey, let's go to Earth. He was kind of persistent in going to Earth for some reason. Something is up there. And I wasn't the only one that noticed that.
Yeah, I'm not sure where exactly it's at, but
you don't recall the scene that I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know if they don't like show it.
They don't show him grabbing the stone, but they show him walking by, and he pauses and stares, and the scene cuts away to another scene. And that's it. So that's just a hint at what's to come. You feel me?
Yeah. So, yeah. And then the other one, actually related to Thor, is the Ether Stone. That's the red one. That one, the
power of Google
has it. Right. So the collector has it. So remember, he has. I think 2 of them.
I think so.
We haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know why they haven't even referenced him.
Wait a minute. I thought we saw him in fucking Guardians 2. Or am I confused?
I don't think we ever saw him in Guardians 2.
I thought
that he was going to be there. I never saw him.
I think he was in the post-credit scene or something in Guardians 2.
No.
I have to go back and watch Guardians 2. But anyways. So going on. So what did you think of the Hulk in the movie?
Yeah, so obviously he's gained some intelligence because he can talk more now.
Mm-hmm.
And not just some raging beast. So that kind of shows you where he's going. I like that. I like that evolution of Hulk. He kind of needed it, not just some angry thing. Yeah, for a starting story, but he had to eventually evolve, and this is it. And I liked it a lot. Yeah,
I agree. I thought it was great. The chemistry that Thor and Hulk have. It was funny too. A lot of the scenes with the Hulk were hilarious, and you get to see, a lot of people wanted was more Hulk, and you get to see Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk for a lot of the movie. I think he's more in the Hulk persona than he is in the Bruce Banner persona in the movie, which was kind of nice. Yeah, it was great. I like that aspect of the film.
Even with the Hulk, they made fun of the whole hand thing he was doing, the song or whatever.
Yeah.
They kept on making fun of it. That was pretty. Yeah, because nobody really liked it that much. So
No.
that's a good thing they made fun of it.
Yes.
So, anyways, just to kind of get back on track. I say
The
track.
track,
Sorry,
the track is always ahead of us. Hasn't gone anywhere.
Right. Well, hold this. I'm going back to gems, but let's just finish about Thor 2. Anything?
Fuck
and
Thor 2.
The new character,
Thor
Valkyrie.
3 is what we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, Valkyrie, do you like her?
Yes, a lot of people do.
Yeah, I think they make it seem like a big deal, and then in the end, I don't see her doing much. So
What
I
do you
was
mean
kind
she
of
didn't
weirded
do
out about
much?
that.
She fucking kicked ass at the end. I don't know what fucking movie you were watching.
She really.
Shit, dude.
I mean, obviously it's a Thor movie, so Thor is the main character.
Of course.
But I don't know. I don't feel like she had that big of an impact towards the end. I mean, she helped definitely, but I don't know. I guess I expected bigger by the way they were actually building her up because she was beating up Thor and stuff.
That fucking rock creature was hilarious in the movie.
Yeah,
it was actually played by the director. They hired a comedic director, who's this actor / stand-up comic, to direct Thor Ragnarok, which was a perfect fit because that's the direction that we're going for, and that's why I like this movie so much. Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I have to say about Thor. Do you want to add anything else?
Just Infinity Gems. I did Google it to remind me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tesseract. We don't. I guess Loki has it.
You guess, so you now agree that he took it in that scene.
It said here current owner Loki, so I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I guess
so he did take it. Yeah, he took it then. There you go.
Mind Stone, which is the yellow one, is on Vision's head, so Vision has it.
Vision.
Ether already said that the Power Stone, that's from the first Guardians of the Galaxy. They gave it to Nova Corp. Nova Corp has it.
Right.
Time Stone, Doctor Strange has it. We've seen that.
Yep.
And that's the gems they mentioned. I think there's, I think it was another one. 3, 4, 5. This should be 6, right?
I think there's 6 or 7, but I'm not entirely sure at the number. But I don't think they have them all.
I thought the collector had like 2 of them. That's why
I think the collector might have
that's
one.
not 7. It's not 7, but I'm pretty sure on 5 or 6. I thought it was 6.
Huh. Okay.
But whatever. So we'll definitely, this is all building up for next year's Infinity War, and it's going to be interesting. They've been talking a lot about it. I don't feel like they focused enough about it, to be honest, to make it more important for the Infinity War movie.
What do you mean? They haven't focused on?
They haven't brought it up enough, I think, for the casual people.
Even
stones? I had trouble remembering who had what because there's so many gems, right?
Right.
There's 6. I just saw.
Okay.
Anyways, it's like people are gonna forget who has what. So I think that movie has to really, in the beginning of the movie, they really have to.
Maybe they could do a montage and show us who has what. You never know.
Yeah, because I kind of forgot, but just looking real quick, I remembered.
I mean, they have a lot to cover. It's split in 2 films. The Avengers 3 is going to be 2 films.
Well, they only are saying the title for the first one.
Right. They're not saying the title for the sequel. And the release is next summer, right? Or is it the following summer?
No, spring next. Whatever. May.
Summer. Okay, May. Yeah. So next summer, and then the following one is 2019. Okay. So there's only one more film in the MCU, which is Black Panther, which is being released before Avengers 3. And that comes out February?
February, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they showed a new trailer to it. It looks interesting. I mean, I like where they're going with Black Panther. I'm actually looking forward to it a lot.
I'm looking forward to the movie. We'll see. It's gonna be weird. Not weird. I want to see how they even address what he's gonna do for Infinity War, basically. What it's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
This movie is like the last one here, so.
Right. It's the last one before the Avengers 3. Yeah, it looks looking good. Marvel. This is a comment that I came across. Are you growing tired of the formula of the MCU universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe, or are you? Do you agree with what they're doing, and do you think that they're doing what they need to make these movies appealing to mass audiences? Or do you think that they're just, are they taking any risks? Do you think they're taking risks?
No, they're following a specific formula. They are changing a little bit. Here's an example. They did Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Right.
I don't know if they did reshoots or anything like that, but I think to me there was too much. There was a serious moment, and then boom, they made fun of it right immediately. This one, it wasn't like that. They did have a lot of fun, but when it was serious, it was serious. They did do that in this one. Maybe they learned something. They're learning, but it's not like they're gonna do massive changes. A massive change to me is like the Netflix TV shows.
Right.
Those are definitely very different from the movies, and I like that. But yeah, the other problem is you're releasing so many superhero movies, and then DC's gonna do the same. It's gonna be a lot of. There's so many superhero movies out there.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's gonna wear on people.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think that Marvel took the only movies that I've noticed that they've taken a risk in is Guardians of the Galaxy broke the formula in a way of what Marvel was doing prior. They expanded upon that in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and in Thor they added more humor. So I like that they're going with the fun. Let's keep it fun. Let's keep it interesting in that aspect. But like you mentioned, the TV shows are the ones that are taking more of a darker, what's the word? They're going more into a dark, mature, yeah, dark and mature subject matter, which is good. I mean, from what I've read, there's rumors going around that characters from the Marvel Netflix shows will appear in the Avengers movie.
From where? Kevin Feige's already said no. Flat out said no. Obviously he could be lying, but
he could be lying because
no.
there's hints dropped by the actors playing these characters. For example, okay, there's more maybe spoiler if you want to jump ahead a few seconds. The Punisher actor said that he will not deny or confirm that he's in the Avengers. Daredevil said the same thing. That to me is kind of like playing, being coy about it and not flat out saying no, we're not, because they could have said that, but they're basically saying I'm not gonna confirm or deny. That to me is just that they're fucking with us in a way. And also somebody, one of the producers let it slip a while ago. This is like before season 2 of Daredevil. And even I think it was Kevin Feige himself, which he always goes back and forth to kind of deceive the audience. He might have even said himself, hey, yeah, they're going to appear. And now he's saying, no, they're not. I just think he's fucking with us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but moving on. Did you watch... Let's go into South Park. Did you see the last South Park from yesterday?
No.
You fucking motherfucker. Did you see the one from the week before?
I don't think so, actually.
Holy fuck.
So you're going to talk a lot by yourself here.
No. I'm not going to say much then because it's no fun without you watching it. But last week's South Park wasn't as great. This week's was just Cartman, and his girlfriend breaking up with him, and then he misses her, so he's basically being his manipulative old self, and he's just using her, and she kind of notices it, and then Kyle starts talking to her. Cartman then notices that and gets jealous and gets upset at Kyle, and yeah, it wasn't as great. I think when they're focusing on the whole girlfriend dynamic with Cartman, it's not the best thing that they're doing this season. It's not as funny. Like, I laughed, but because South Park always makes me laugh, but it wasn't their strongest episode. So I'll leave it at that. Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, so I finished the story on that.
You son of a bitch.
There's a lot to do after the story.
You fucking finished the story.
Doesn't take that long.
How many moons do you need to finish the story?
I think close to 200.
Oh, so I'm almost there.
Well, depends how far you go into the moon stuff. Which level are you at?
I just completed the volcanic level with the bird, with the pot over the volcano.
What's the level after that?
I don't know. That's where I left it off. And I haven't played much. I haven't played much at all. Like, I only played once in the past 5 days.
Yeah, I was playing it before this. So the last level is basically the one with the moon at the moon, and you finish the story. I'm not gonna spoil anything there.
Don't spoil anything for me, sir. So, chill.
Yes. So after that, though, you could unlock more levels with getting moons. Now you need a lot of moons to unlock these levels.
Right. So
I unlocked one of them. I'm not gonna tell you anything about it.
Good.
For the next one to be unlocked, I need to get another 250 or something like that.
Oh, they can go fuck themselves. Okay, so fuck the moon stuff. We already get the idea. What is your opinion on the game since you completed it?
Same opinion, really. I mean, the ending was a lot of fun. It's still the same thing. I mean, actually, the ending, not the ending, the stuff after the ending, I'm not going to go into detail because of you, and our viewers, but actually, viewers, listeners. But there's stuff that reminds you a lot about Mario 64. Mm-hmm. So it's still the same critique that it reminds me a lot about Mario 64, which is not a horrible thing or bad thing. We're talking about a groundbreaking game here. It's not, but it's a lot of fun.
Okay. Where would you rank it from the 3D Mario games?
I guess I would put it right after Mario 64.
Ah, so it is a fucking great game then. In your opinion?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, I never said it's not. People act like it's the second coming, but it's not.
Maybe it is their second coming.
Maybe in their whole life.
Maybe they already came before.
Right.
Oh shit. Nintendo Direct. I did not see, I only saw like a good minute out of like 16 minutes of it. I kept skipping because it was just boring shit. The game is good. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But I don't need to see shit about it. I just want it to be December 2nd or 1st, whenever the fuck it's coming out, so I can play it. The cool thing that I saw was that they're going to have the Japanese language as a free DLC for us Western audiences, which is great. But that's it.
I don't know how that works, because I know you can play games in Japanese if you just switch the language of this console to Japanese.
Fuck switching it. It's better if you just go to the menu and hit Japanese. That's it.
Yeah, anyways, no, I like the Direct. It went into details about the strategies involved and all the different blades. Although they did go into that before. There's a little bit more this time. And they did talk about their expansion pass. Expansion pass. I think I mispronounced it. But anyways, which is there's a big there's a timeline they displayed, which is basically starting December they're gonna have things for items. Then in January there'll be new quests. And then spring, more blades, and then the summer, more a challenge mode, and then the fall, a new story.
Damn, they expect people to finish the game that quickly?
I mean, we're talking. People are gonna finish the game in December, and then you have another.
Yeah, maybe like
year.
Fucking high schoolers and shit. Us adults, we have work, we have families.
Actually, I feel like I've been going through games quicker now. It's funny. I think just because my new job, my drive is a lot better.
Uh-huh.
And I've been able to, like, I finished think about it. I finished 2 games this month, and it's so not this month, last month, and that was Shadow of War and Mario Odyssey. So
Sad, sir.
I've been doing pretty good. Although right now, my
So what are you currently playing since you finished Mario Odyssey?
I'm still playing Mario Odyssey.
That's it. You haven't gone into another game.
Went back to Shadow of War.
Okay, so you're back and forth between Odyssey and Shadow of War.
Yeah, Shadow of War. I mean, I mentioned this Act 4 is like 30 missions to defend your fortress. I'm like at the 5th or something now. I'm taking my time. I'm having fun with it. I will have a new game next week though.
What's that? Sir?
And I did it. And I didn't get Sonic Forces that came out this week.
Holy shit! That came out already. You know, I didn't see a big splash for Sonic Forces as I did for Sonic Mania.
I don't know. Maybe because I was always talking about it. I was tempted to buy it. I was like,
"Is it a full price game?"
Actually, it's not a. You're not charging full price for that game.
What's the cost?
I think it's like 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I haven't heard bad things. I heard critics not liking it, but then people were like, "Yeah, this is a lot of fun." So I don't know what to make of it. But I didn't get it because I did pre-order a game for that's coming out next week, Little Do, and then
Little Do.
Summer Versus. Yeah, Little Do. It's basically
What the fuck is the name of the game? Little Do or Ill Do?
I know about this game. I should look it up. Hold on. Little Do, I think it's called. The 2.
Fuck? So Sonic Forces on Metacritic has a 58. That's fucking bad.
Yeah.
Sonic Mania was in the 80s.
Right. Like I said, critics have been dumping on it, but people like it. So it really depends. So the game I got for next week.
Maybe
is,
people that love Sonic's dick or something. The user score on Metacritic from users is 7.3. Critics is 58. So users are liking it a little bit more, but it's still no bueno, man.
I'll give it a shot eventually.
Oh fuck!
Like I said,
hold on. I gotta turn off this stupid autoplay here. Okay, go ahead.
I don't feel like I even finished Sonic Mania. There's still more things I can do with Sonic Mania. I did the story, but there's more to play. So that's one reason I didn't get it. Plus, I have 2 games coming up. Like I said, It'll Do 2, which comes out next week. I'm saying this now, but people are like, "Oh, this is already out." Maybe by the time we release this episode, because it's coming out the 14th. So we were recording this on the.
What 9th, is this? A digital game or something? An independent game?
It's independent. It's that same studio that did I'm drawing a blank.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Isaac, the Binding of Isaac.
Okay.
Same studio.
Okay.
I know they did other things.
Did you finish the Binding of Isaac?
Huh?
Why did you finish the Binding of Isaac?
It's a roguelike game that you keep on playing over and over for like ever.
Oh, got it. I remember we
it's different.
Discussed it. Yeah.
But yeah, this is very they compare this game a lot to Link to the Past. If you just watch a video, you're gonna think immediately Link to the Past. So I would definitely, if you like Link to the Past, it looks like something you would get.
Yeah.
And and then Sonic Forces, like I said, in December 1st is, Xenoblade 2. So I'm like, I can't do Sonic Forces then. I might do it next year. It'll be my backlog for sure.
Why?
Because I do want to play it eventually.
Why?
Because it's Sonic. And it looks like fun.
I don't know. Did you play Sonic Forces at the E3?
Yeah.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Huh.
You only play for like 5 minutes.
I think Sega must have paid you to say this.
They gave me a free poster.
Yeah, they definitely paid you. You were bribed. We don't take bribes in this fucking podcast, and you took a bribe, sir. I think we're gonna have to have our listeners do a vote and see if we impeach you.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Are you building a wall?
Poster. No, I'm not that much of a crook. No, I played. Like I said, I only played for 5 minutes or so. The level I played was fun. I could tell you this. I could tell the game was on like A+ caliber kind of thing, but it was definitely fun. That's what I read. These people are saying it's a fun game, but critics are on it. That's why I'm like, yeah, I could see that, and I can tell it's still something I would enjoy. So I will get it. Like I said, eventually. It's not my top priority right now. My top priority is basically what I'm playing now, and then I have a little do. Maybe I'll be raving about it next episode, but my big excitement could be Xenoblade 2.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah.
That's all the Japanese.
Are you getting it?
Yeah, I am. Yes, sir.
Cool.
When the fuck is the release date? I always forget. I know it's December.
December 1st. The first day of December.
Yes, I will be getting it.
That's a Friday. I've noticed all of a sudden, especially like in the fall, maybe in the last couple months, that video games used to have Tuesday release dates, and now they're being released on a Friday.
No, I'm gonna correct you right there. Actually, really correct you because we had a game of faces on this. Remember, Nintendo was told by the government to please release games
That's
on
in
Fridays.
Japan, motherfucker. In America, they were always on a Tuesday.
No, they released it here on Fridays.
Since when?
Nintendo
Because earlier this year, Resident Evil and a bunch of like the Horizon Zero Dawn was on a Tuesday.
Dude, I'm saying Nintendo.
And I'm saying that other studios are following suit. Call of Duty was Friday last week. Assassin's Creed was the same day as Odyssey, Friday. So on and so on. I've noticed a trend that studios are now releasing, not only Nintendo, because I know you love sucking on their dick, but why do you think that why is it that they're releasing it all of a sudden on Friday? I have an hypothesis as to why.
This is not rocket science. Payday and the weekend you can play.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people don't have to call in sick. I mean, when Call of Duty was always on a Tuesday, people would call in sick or show up late to work or not go to school, and because it was released on a Tuesday, and so Wednesday and even Thursday, you would see a lot of people calling out. But again,
yeah.
The Hollywood. Somebody said that the box office numbers for Thor Ragnarok and when Mario came out for movies were a little lower than usual because people are not going to the movie theaters right away that weekend because they're staying home to play video games. So that's kind of Hollywood is taking a hit there, but the video game industry doesn't give a shit. So
there's no reason for me to care.
Yeah. But no, what you're saying makes sense. I mean, like in Japan, they've always done it like that for years and years. It's just a trend that's happened here now. Many game studios are all of a sudden releasing games on a Friday. But that makes sense what you're saying.
Not all of them, obviously, because like I'll give you an example. Sonic Forces came out Tuesday of this week.
Right, Tuesday. But most of them
coming out on a Tuesday.
Most of them are. Okay, I can name like those games that I just mentioned are Friday releases. And Xenoblade is going to be a Friday release. It's just something I noticed. Exactly. Let's talk about the boring shit. So I'm gonna go take a nap while you talk about Survivor Series.
I wouldn't say boring.
Okay, I'm going to sleep. Okay, go ahead. I'm joking. Go. Talk to me. Any wrestlers?
I will say this about wrestling. Like. Even I have changed a little bit with the way I'm watching it.
How are you watching?
I have talked about in the past where I have DVR'd it and watched Raw. And usually I watch most of SmackDown, but yeah, I DVR and skip a lot, right? That's what I've been saying. And I recently, I think for the past 2 or 3 weeks in a row, I missed Raw.
Completely, you just missed it.
Huh?
You missed it fully. Like, you didn't even watch a second of it.
Right.
Why is that? Video games?
Oh yeah, video games. But here's the funny part. I just I read about it and stuff and listen to podcasts that talk about wrestling.
Got it.
I can tell you, I am missing nothing.
So it's what you're saying is it's a slow time for wrestling or Raw in particular.
Yeah, I'll throw it as this. This has happened for years. They get their butt kicked by NFL football, Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, yeah.
So you could tell they kind of give up in the fall.
Fucking America
I'm not gonna
loves
even
their
say kinda. They
fucking
give up-
Monday
they
Night
give up on the
Football. Yeah. Monday Night
so they-
Football.
Yeah, so they definitely give up. So you could skip basically the whole fall and just watch the pay-per-views and know what's happening, or watch like a few minute clips. Because literally, Raw is like you can watch.
So they're focusing a lot of their energy on SmackDown.
Even SmackDown. I actually did watch this week's SmackDown. Mostly because of one match, which I'll talk about in a little bit because it does reflect on Survivor Series.
When is this? Is that this Sunday?
Huh?
Is Survivor Series this Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sorry, not this Sunday. Sorry. Yes, this Sunday when this podcast gets released. But again, it's the 19th.
Okay. So it's Survivor Series is next Sunday, the 19th of November. Yeah, this podcast is gonna be released Monday. Hopefully, if all goes well, if the universe gives me time to release it.
Right. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if right now you could just watch clips or just read about it, and you're caught up pretty quickly. It's not very.
So
complex.
what exactly is going on in Raw? I mean, I know you can't go too much into it. You haven't seen it yourself, but reading about it, I've followed a little bit on Twitter because we follow wrestling fans and wrestling Twitter accounts. It's just from what I picked up, this is somebody that doesn't follow wrestling, is that there's just a lot of like backstage or just in the ring drama. It's just like he said, she said. I don't really see clips or a lot of matches or fighting going on.
Well, no, there's stuff happening.
But is no bueno?
Yeah, so this is what happens. Towards the end of the Raw, they give it all the time now to the Cruiserweight division, which is not doing so well right now.
Are you chewing gum or something?
No, there's a connection.
Okay. I think you're fucking lying, but whatever. Take the gum out of your mouth.
Yeah, I'm lying. So
take the gum out. Nobody wants to hear you chewing.
Right. So Enzo Amore kind of killed the Cruiserweight division for me. And it's already been dead for me anyway. They just don't let these guys do what they can do. That's the biggest problem with this division. If you watch New Japan, the junior heavyweight division, which is basically WWE's Cruiserweight division,
right?
They let these guys do whatever they need to do. And that's very... they are super fast. They're doing all these crazy moves. And here in WWE, they're like wrestling like normal people. It's not interesting. They had interesting characters, and then they downplay him a lot. Like Jack Gallagher, I liked him a lot when you saw him in the CWC.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes in, and they slowly turn him into a boring wrestler. So things like that just make you not want to care about the Cruiserweight division. That's one thing. And that's on Raw. And they take up quite a chunk of there. The Raw division for women, Alexa Bliss has been on top for too long. I like her, but they just play around with us with Sasha Banks. Bayley, they've done nothing with. So to me, they just brought in Asuka, but Asuka is right now just in a phase where she's beating up these nobodies. I'm not trying to be mean about nobodies, just wrestlers who are not in the WWE roster. Just local talent kind of thing.
So that's all. None of those people have talent. Rose Namajunas became the champion this past Saturday at UFC 217. Okay? She'll kick Alexa Bliss and whatever the fuck her name, the other person's name, ass in a second. In a second. What do you guys say about that?
That's nice. This is entertainment. And some of these girls do actually know, but how to fight. But
yeah.
Anyways,
let's go into this is a perfect segue. There is in the MMA community. Okay, in the MMA community, word is that Ronda Rousey is no longer going to be in MMA and is going to wrestling. Have you heard anything in the wrestling world? Is that gonna be happening soon, or that's no longer happening?
And I might have mentioned this in the previous podcast. So this is not new. She is training. She's been spotted training. She's training.
Good.
In
So
WWE's Performance
the rumors that I heard were true then. Okay, she's been spotted. Okay.
I think the planets are having WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what makes sense. So we're approaching the end of the year. They're going to start pushing or hinting at WrestleMania. I think when probably early next year. So I was just wondering if they mentioned or dropped anything about Ronda Rousey in there. But nothing yet on screen. It's just behind the scenes that you heard.
She's been on screen
recently,
but not wrestling. Like in August.
Like in the audience?
No, in August when they were doing the women's tournament.
Yeah.
Mae Young's Classic. She was in this audience, but then later on she kind of went face to face with one of the wrestlers, with her friends, and they kind of just stared down at each other.
They're testing.
They're gonna fight.
Yeah, they're hinting at it. Okay, I got you. Do you? What was this wrestler that she got into face to face with?
I think it was Charlotte.
Charlotte. Okay.
Flair's daughter.
Yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah.
Woo!
So,
fucking
him.
The Nature Boy.
Hey, speaking about her, she's been on SmackDown and she's been almost doing nothing too. Like, there's just problems they have, and another big problem they had was Jinder Mahal was champion. At first, I was kind of cool about it, but after a while, it was just boring.
But do you still think that these issues are because of Monday Night Football, or it's just their team is getting lazy?
I think both. Because some of these wrestlers who should be more popular, they don't. They had them going for a while, like Charlotte Flair.
Uh-huh.
She was hot for a while, and then they cooled her down by not having her do much. And all of a sudden, they're bringing her back in the scene. What they keep on doing is they put you on TV a lot, you get a lot of recognition, and then all of a sudden, you're not on TV very much, or you're not doing very much.
Right.
And it goes back and forth, back and forth. So no one is like in a constant.
So who's the one that's still being pushed on the forefront on TV? Is it still every woman's fan favorite? And I wouldn't say every woman's because it's your fan favorite too. You told me that he's kind of sexy. AJ Styles, is he still the one being pushed?
Actually, he is right now, but previously he's always on TV. But he was just defending the U.S. title.
I know that's the only reason you watch it.
Huh?
That's the only reason you watch it, because of AJ.
He is sexy.
I know. You told me that off the record. Now everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, AJ Styles. I'll go into that right now.
Okay, go.
Well, I was gonna say Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is always on TV.
Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
But they don't. They give him the title, so it's kind of weird. Brock Lesnar is a champion, but he barely is on TV. Anyways, AJ Styles.
Yeah, there's a big. Well, there was. I think it's all done. Brock Lesnar was going to go to UFC and have a match, but because they're getting strict, and he was caught. Was it earlier this year or early last year? Using performance enhancing drugs. There's a big possibility that Brock Lesnar said "fuck you" to the UFC because he doesn't want to fight without using drugs.
Oh, whatever. It's
whatever. He's just staying in fucking wrestling, anyways.
Oh, he'll just kick ass.
Because he fucking uses steroids in fucking in UFC. That's the only reason he would win.
Well, actually, he wasn't using steroids per se.
He was caught using.
He was dirty.
Yeah, they did the test.
So, AJ Styles. So what was going to happen in Survivor Series? The main event was going to be Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal. No one cared. So this.
What do you mean? No one cared.
No one cares. No one likes Jinder Mahal.
But wait, that was the plan on screen, or this is behind the scenes?
On screen.
And so, how did they come about? How did they change this all of a sudden?
AJ Styles had a match with him this week, which is the week of the 9th.
Right.
And he defeated Jinder Mahal for the title. So now AJ Styles is a champion. So he's facing Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
and Survivor Series.
So they snuck him in last minute to get the upper hand. Smart move.
Yeah, so it's a bigger match.
Why do you think
AJ Styles-
nobody cared about Jinder Mahal?
Look, I'll say he has a look to him. Wrestling wise, he's nothing amazing. He's okay, and then his whole gimmick is about, oh, you're racist. So it's just
they're bringing race into this shit too.
like, oh, I talk different, I look different, so you guys are booing me, kind of thing.
Gosh.
And then he faced a Japanese wrestler, and I don't know what he could say after that. But oh yeah, he was just making fun of him, and then he himself was being racist because he compared this is Nakamura. He compared Nakamura to the I forget the guy from the Karate Kid.
Ralph Macchio, or you mean the Mr. Miyagi?
The Mr. Miyagi. He compared him to him and stuff like that. So he was being racist too. So it's like, okay, you're complaining about being racist, and then
forgiveness, please. I am Asian, and we talk like this. Or do I not sound Asian? Do I sound like a Russian? I don't know my accent.
You sound like Arnold.
No, this is Arnold, because Arnold Schwarzenegger was to get in the chopper.
Right. So most of these Survivor
Get
Series
down.
matches are going to be title versus title. So we're gonna have the women's title versus the SmackDown Ross women's title versus the women's title. The champion. Sorry, Intercontinental champion versus U.S. title holder. We have Enzo versus Kalisto. That's not a title versus title. And then we have the Raw tag champions Sheamus and Cesaro versus the SmackDown tag team champions, the Usos.
Okay.
And then we have two team matches, which is a 5-on-5.
This is
Team Raw versus Team SmackDown.
this is very important. Very important.
Yeah.
Where does The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, fit into all this?
The Usos are his cousins.
I don't care about his cousins. The Rock.
Oh, his actual real blood cousin, Nia Jax, is also on the card.
Is he going to be in Survivor Series?
No, I think he's gonna survive is Jumanji.
Jumanji. Oh, that looks like a shitty movie.
Actually, it looks like fun.
My fiance wants to watch it. She's a big Jumanji fan, and I think she likes. I think she likes the Big The Rock. The Big The Rock. She likes The Rock too. She just hasn't told me.
She'll probably pick The Rock over you.
I'm pretty sure she will, even though we kind of look the same. We're both bald.
There's a lot of different things about you two.
Well, I have a bigger dick than The Rock. That's for sure. I've seen The Rock's dick. It's not that big.
Right.
Because he does steroids.
The
steroids makes his dick shrink. Everybody knows that.
Right. So back to actual discussion. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Team Raw has Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan is Kurt Angle's son in storyline.
I thought Kurt Angle was back in wrestling.
Yeah, this is his second match since he's come back.
And how's his ring credit since he's been back?
This one match we've seen him so far is in a tag match. Here's the thing, though. He's been wrestling for quite a while. He was also wrestling in the Independence once, a couple times a year.
Mm-hmm.
More than a couple times, a few times a year. So he never really. I don't think ring rust is a thing for him. He's been active. His biggest inactivity with the ring is probably because he's been in WWE for a while now as just the GM of Raw. He's now actually doing stuff. So.
And he was in.
Everybody's excited
about
about
he
him.
was in Sharknado too.
Yeah, there you go. And then Team SmackDown was Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena.
John Cena.
I can see that you're amazed.
John fucking Cena.
Yeah, I don't really care for him.
Fuck.
And then
that
we have
guy.
the women's, which is Team Raw: Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Asuka, Sasha Banks, and we don't know who the last one is. Versus SmackDown, which is Becky Lynch, Carmella, Charlotte, Naomi, and Tamina.
No idea.
With Lana.
No idea who any of those people are, but okay.
Nia Jax is The Rock's cousin.
Great for her. Does she look like The Rock?
She hangs.
Does she have a small
She
penis?
hangs out with his mom a lot.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
Becky Lynch dates a MMA fighter.
Mmm. Que linda.
I don't know his name.
It's not important.
You know, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
So I like the card. It looks good. Like I said, even for watching this pay-per-view, you don't really have to watch Raw. It's champion versus champion. And anyways, in the pay-per-views, they catch you up with all these video packages. They explain what's going to happen before the match anyway. It's getting to a point where you don't really have to watch the weekly show. I actually kind of prefer that to some degree. I will watch it.
Well, it gives you more time to kick
Play
ass
video
in
games.
video games, yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. I play more video games because I'm not watching as much. I watch ROH every week, just about. New Japan, when they do their events, I watch that. They just had a Power Struggle, which is a great one, and they're now going to do the Tag League, starting in mid-November.
Right.
And then we have Wrestle Kingdom 12. Is it 12? I think it's 12. Wrestle Kingdom at the Tokyo Dome in January.
Oh.
You'll
Forgive
be a
me,
little bit more excited about that one because Jericho's going to be on
I'm
it, I
very
guess.
excited about that one. Yes. Ooh-ah.
Right. So Jericho's going to be facing Kenny Omega. That was kind of announced at a Power Struggle.
All right.
So I see you're super excited for that.
I'm very. Look at me jumping with joy. Look at that.
Yeah. I can tell you, I can see a lot of New Japan fans excited for that because he'll bring more eyes to the company, which is a good thing because WWE needs some healthy competition. They're in the state they're in right now because they don't have competition. They're making more money. Like they made this last year. They had or last quarter I think was one of the most profitable ones they've ever had. So
I wonder
they're making the
why.
money. People are going to the pay-per-views and watch and subscribe to the network. There's still good stuff going on. It's just to watch it every week, as much hours they give you, which is
Look, the honest truth, the fall season, which we're in now, for WWE, in competition with Monday Night Football, is not working. They saved their stuff, their best stuff, for when, the new year starts and football's already gone and just in the playoffs and stuff.
Yeah, because January is the Royal Rumble, and that's where WrestleMania really starts getting off.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I do watch the pay-per-views, and I do watch sometimes the Raw and SmackDowns. NXT I watch here and there as well. To be honest, the most consistent ones I'm at with is ROH and New Japan. And New Japan is easy because they don't have weekly shows. So ROH has a weekly
why
show.
do they not have a weekly show? Huh?
They're not a how do I put it? They're not a television product. They are a wrestling product. They have events. They have events before the bigger events, but they're not
nada.
Huh?
Otori Hanso.
Right.
Sir, let's wrap up the
That's all the
Survivor
wrestling for me.
Series.
That's it. That's all the wrestling
Thank
for
you.
me.
Jesus, I actually stayed awake. I didn't fall asleep. So, a couple days ago, your new console, which you told me you're going to be picking up, it was released. The Xbox One X.
I'm not picking that up.
I don't know anybody that had. I know a couple people that have. They follow us on social media. They listen to us. They have the Xbox One X. They're Xbox fans. Are you fucking eating again? Are you chewing gum?
No.
You fucking motherfucker. Anyways, who the fuck is going to buy an Xbox One X? If you already have an Xbox One, why? Like, really, why the fuck would you need one? You gotta have a 4K TV to begin with. And
there's people who have them.
There's not a lot of 4K TVs yet. I don't have one. I don't plan on getting one because my TV still works.
What if I go over there and grab a bat and just hit it?
If you do, well, the only way that my TV will break is if I smash your fucking face through the fucking TV. Then I'll have to get a 4K TV. But Xbox has nothing, man. They really don't have anything worth owning. A fucking dude, it's $500. That's the original price when the Xbox One came out 4 years ago. So they released it at $500. You can get a PlayStation 4 Pro, which plays 4K content, and 2 games for the same price.
Wow.
Exactly. Fucking amazing. There's no need for an Xbox One.
There's no need for an PS4 Pro.
No, there is, because you need a 4K TV. Well, again, going back to that conversation, you need a 4K TV. Have you heard things about the N64 Classic Mini that's been going around?
Who said that?
I guess you haven't heard about it.
No.
There was an article released, I think, a couple days ago, and they released a list of like 19 games. Basically, it's all but confirmed, is what the rumor online is. Kotaku reported it. A couple other sites, although sometimes they report things that are not, they don't, actually occur. But more than one source has reported that the N64 Classic Mini is going to be released next year. Okay.
Cool.
What games do you want to see on the N64 Classic Mini?
I guess Mario 64.
That's it. That's a given. That has to come out for it because it was a launch title.
It's kind of weird because like 2 of the big games, Mario 64.
Ocarina of Time has to be there. I would not buy it if Ocarina of Time is not there.
There's a problem. Ocarina of Time had a remaster on the 3DS.
A lot of people don't have handheld. They want to play it on their HD TVs.
What? There's a lot of people with that handheld. I owned it. There's no reason for me to get it for that game. I have the HD version. I even have a better looking version.
Fuck you and your fucking remaster.
And Majora's Mask, by the way.
They got that. I would not buy a N64 Classic if it doesn't come out with Ocarina of Time. That's it. Okay?
I'm sure it will.
I'm going to put this in your eyeball if you don't agree with me.
I don't agree with you.
Fuck, look at that. I'm going to break the fucking camera. What's another game besides those 2 that you want to see?
I guess Star Fox. But once again, that's
really?
also
Star
3DS,
Fox?
and I held it. Huh?
Star Fox?
Star Fox 64, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I can go out. I can go without it.
What? That's like the best. The best.
No. Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, another launch title, Wave Race 64. Remember that?
You put that in that Star Fox?
Wave Race 64. Okay.
You have something. There's something wrong with you.
Relax. It gets better. WCW Nitro. Okay.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
What else?
Does it even matter when people hack it and you can play anything?
There's other games. We'll come up with more games to add to the list. That's just a rumor that I wanted to share. Sony announced that you can earn money with PlayStation trophies.
Yeah, where am I working?
Yeah, with trophies now. You earn credits. What do you think about that?
Wow.
Do you think that was a smart move by them? What if people buy like a easy game and just get platinum on that game and they get credit?
You just bought something.
I think they said that they give you 1,000 points or something like that for every platinum that you get. Do you even have a platinum at all?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I don't. I might have one, but no.
I think I only have one.
I might get it for Shadow of War.
Do you play the PlayStation 4 just to get trophies, or you don't give a shit about the trophies?
I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
I talked about Shadow of War and I mentioned how many trophies I got just to prove the point how much I played it. But no, don't really actually care.
And that makes me think that Sony might be more restrictive in their trophies and might not make it so easy for developers to put trophies in the games because they don't.
But that's another thing. It makes it more addicting, so I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time when trophies and achievements started coming out in the scene like 8-9 years ago. That was like the big thing, but I don't see it that being that popular these days. I think Sony's a little too late on that. They missed the boat.
Yeah.
What else did I wanted to discuss? Are you watching The Walking Dead, the new season? So I take it that you and I are on the same boat on The Walking Dead. I stopped watching it. We talked about this before, and I think even on this podcast, like halfway through season 7. Did you finish season 7?
I don't remember what season I saw last.
Oh,
They were in some place with humans and not talking about zombies. That's what they're doing.
okay. So that topic is pretty much over. If people are wondering why we're not, I think there was somebody that mentioned Walking Dead. The reason we're not discussing it is because neither of us is watching the new season, and I personally stopped watching it after halfway through season 7.
I mean, I think people know by now. I don't really watch much TV. I definitely watch more Netflix shows than actual TV.
The season 7's on Netflix, sir, of Walking Dead. Catch up.
No, but I don't feel like getting bored.
So what are you watching on TV, Netflix, or anything besides wrestling?
I'm almost done with the Defenders. Actually, I have one more episode on that.
Oh fuck! I haven't even started that shit.
It's pretty good. The only problem I have with it is the same problem they've had for a little while now. Which is when they downplay a lot of these characters. Like, Jessica Jones feels so like what's the word? Like just depowered.
Really?
She doesn't feel like she's all that strong. She's supposed to be pretty strong and fly and all this stuff, and then she doesn't do any of that. Luke Cage is probably the most powerful one in the show, the way they show it. But even he doesn't do like anything super amazing. He does it do something. They keep it a little too
super
real.
Amazing.
Is a problem.
You know, one thing that I hate is that I've noticed a lot of people love that word super. I hear it everywhere. Super nice, super amazing, super hard, super easy, super. That word is getting annoying. Fucking annoying. I don't use it. The only time I use the word super was when I'm saying super girl, Superman, Superwoman, super pussy, super cock. That's it. That's the only time I use that word. I hated that. To me, that's just like a go-to easy cop-out word. Super. You don't have to add super to everything. Anyways, that's just me ranting. I just wanted to rant because you said super.
Well, it's a superhero show. And I don't
You
feel
said
like
superhero.
enough.
You can use this. Fucking, you said super again, motherfucker.
Yeah, but it just doesn't feel like a superhero show. Enough of it. Not enough elements that make it super. Like having more. Like, I don't want to go into spoilers. I just feel like the main villains could be defeated easily by the heroes. To some degree, I'll put it that way. But it needs to be super.
For superheroes.
No, just super. So it can be super good.
You're a fucking
because it's not super enough.
Go fuck yourself. Go super fuck yourself. How about that?
Sounds super.
Fucking asshole. Last thing I want to say is I came across this game. It came out. I think it came out. Maybe I could be wrong. This year, or maybe earlier, or late last year. Called City, Shrouded, and Shadow on the PlayStation 4. Have you heard of it?
Super City?
Fucking asshole. City, Shrouded, and Shadow.
Super City, Shrouded, and Super.
It's in Japan only.
Super Japan?
Okay.
When the Super Nintendo was released?
Here's the concept behind the game. You play a character, male or female. The world...
Is the character super?
No, there's no fucking superpowers. You say super one more time, I'm going to reach over this fucking camera and fucking shove my fucking pencil up your fucking opening of your penis.
That sounds like some kind of superpower.
Fucking dick. So that game, word is that it's not gonna come out in North America, probably ever, and here's why. The characters that you create, male or female, the city is going through a disaster. This is in Japan. The disaster is kaijus,
Godzilla.
aka giant monsters, aka the monsters are, as you mentioned, Godzilla, Ultraman, and a bunch of other Japanese famous monsters. So because of licensing
Superman.
issues, no, you motherfucker, not Superman. Superman's not a fucking monster. Jesus Christ.
That's what Lois Lane says.
Go fuck yourself. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that fucking topic. You already fucked it up.
Sounds super.
I will wrap it up with Universal Studios, their Dark Universe, which you fucking were on the dick of fucking Tom Cruise in the Mummy movie. Pretty much is going nowhere for now. The producers left the movie. Alex Kurtzman, who directed the film, is now focusing on Star Trek Discovery. Chris Morgan, who was writing the movie, is going back to the Fast and the Furious series as a writer-producer. And the word is that Universal Studios is set to lose between $80 to $100 million because the movie didn't do well. It only did $80 million in America, $400 million worldwide. And
That's still money.
yeah, but they were aiming at $600 million or more. They wanted comic book type numbers, and they only got $400 million. No bueno, sir. Especially with the star power of Tom Cruise, that shows them that even star power didn't save this shitty ass movie. Word is that they might, and this is not the first time they're doing the Dark Universe. This is the second time. They started the Dark Universe with Dracula Untold 4 years ago. That didn't do well. They tried it again with The Mummy. That didn't do well. So now the word is that if there's any saving grace, they might just focus on individual monster movies and not worry about connecting them in a universe. I think they should go that route because Jason Blum, who from Blumhouse Studios, which made Get Out and The
Get
Purge.
Out!
You know, why do you love saying that word?
Get out.
Do you want me to get out?
Get out.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to get out. Any last words before I get out?
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to get out. The Dark Universe, as you mentioned. Right. It's funny that these studios keep on thinking they can make these universes, and they all fail. They forget the most important part of everything. The movie has to be good and built well, and take it slow.
Need a good plot.
They all rush into it too fast.
Exactly. And the movie, the Mummy movie, was just plain shit.
I liked it.
I did not like it at all.
I wasn't not like super looking forward to this universe.
Super looking. There you go with that fucking word again.
Yeah. But they couldn't add like Superman.
Look, this is the only time I'm going to use that word. Go super fuck yourself, super bitch.
Use it twice. But yeah,
so
failure of a universe boots here.
So tell us, how can people follow us and interact with us?
They can look us up on Twitter. Bits for You podcast. The number 4, not the letter. I mean, not the letter, the word.
The fucking
the
character. The character of 4. Número 4.
Not Thor, 4.
I said 4.
Yeah, but I'm making sure people understand.
Cuatro,
Thor
señor.
and 4 sound the same.
4. 4.
Bits for You podcast. On Twitter. We also have a Facebook. And what else do we have?
Email bitsforyou@gmail.com.
Well, we still haven't done the Discord thing. I want to do that.
Oh, we have to do that. Why don't you do set up the channel or server, whatever the fuck, and that way we have to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that Saturday.
And so
then,
what do we do with the Discord thing? So when you create it, can anybody join, or do you have to make it private and then you have to allow them to join?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out Saturday. And
Figure it out. Make it private,
advertise.
obviously, first, so nobody joins. Just you and I, until we figure out the mechanics of it.
I'm in it.
I have an account too. I just never really used it. I don't know why I did it. Somebody told me to do it.
I had it for Shadow of War. I just joined Shadow of War, and then I opened up a bunch of channels for me.
Why the
So I
fuck
don't
do
think
you
it's like
have
that
it on Shadow
private.
of War when you can use the PlayStation 4 to talk?
No, because then you have to use the controller to type.
And what do you use, your
So that's
phone?
no. So no.
You use your phone to type or your PC?
Well, both. It's better to use both. Either one, I mean. Actually, I don't know if Discord's on PC, but it's definitely on the phone.
It's on the phone because I have it on the iPhone. Not the iPhone 10, because the iPhone 10, I was supposed to receive it tomorrow, and now it's been delayed for a couple days. Fucking, I think Kim Jong-un in North Korea wanted to get his hands on it because it went from fucking the Chinese factory to somewhere in North Korea, and now it went back to Hong Kong, according to UPS.
That's awesome.
Yeah, fucking North Koreans. South Korea is so much better than North Korea.
Right.
Fuck them.
Well, till next time.
Thanks for listening to Bits for the number 4 U. That's YOU.
It's been a super episode.
Go fuck your super self.
All right. Thanks for listening to episode 40. I want to give a couple shout outs here. I want to give a shout out to CNC Geekcast. Great podcast. Cool guys that they love movies and review it just like we do, just a different take on movie reviews than we do, which is great because we don't all want to be the same. We want to be, have our own originality. So shout out to them. Shout out to Chris of Control C and Gaming Dad 101 podcast. Shout out to Atlas Shrugged or T at Atlas Shrugged. I think I got it correct. And shout out to Premiere Quest, podcasts about Pacific Rim. They're trying to get to the premiere of the Pacific Rim sequel, Pacific Rim Uprising, due out in March. So just want to get that out of the way. Thank you for listening to the Bits for You podcast. Again, you can follow us on Twitter, Bits for You podcast. That's the number 4 after the word bits. It's YOU after the number 4. And it's not the letter U, it's the actual word. Our email, if you have any questions, suggestions, topics you want us to discuss, keep in mind we don't only discuss things in popular culture. We also veer into, everyday things that we interact with, family, life, bullshit at work, bullshit from people. Whatever the fuck is on your mind, we'll discuss it. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, do just talk shit with us, promote something, we can work it out. Email us at bitsforyoupodcast@gmail.com. That's the number 4 after the word bits. Our Facebook is the same as our Twitter, Bits for You Podcast. We also have an Instagram. Our Instagram is growing. Getting a lot of traction there, a lot of followers over the last couple weeks. Our Instagram is, how is it on Instagram? Oh, fuck, is it the same thing? It's Bits for You Pod. So it's BITS, the number 4, YOUPOD. I mostly handle the Instagram. On occasion, Javier dabbles in it. And Javier and I are equally on the Twitter. Our Facebook is there. It's just, to interact. We have a lot of Facebook followers as well. I appreciate you guys listening. Remember to rate and review us on iTunes and Stitcher. PodBean as well. Those are our main podcast apps. If you have an iPhone, you can just download your Apple Podcast app if it's not already installed. And if you have an Android phone, you can use PodBean app or the Stitcher app. They're free. All you do is sign up with whatever. I guess you can sign up with your Facebook account or email. And as I mentioned, they're all completely free. And you can download to listen to us later on your drive to work, on your commute to work, if you take public transportation, on your commute to school, while you're having lunch at work, while you're at the gym, while you're working out, while you're going for a jog. There's many ways to listen to podcasts, even at home. A lot of people listen to it at home as well. I listen to it at home if I'm listening to it in the car and haven't finished it. So, yeah. Please subscribe and review us on those apps. Thank you.